Today we are going to be finishing the dark mode for the blog, hopefully, at least hopefully. I was playing around with some CSS offline, and I've created these two styles. Some of it just using this tool that I found online. It allows you to customize border shadows, box shadows, sorry, not border shadows. And also I was playing with border radiuses, so I combined border radius and also box shadow to make something very, very interesting, which you're going to see very soon. So this is definitely not clean code right now. I was just playing around with this in a separate HTML file, but I've extracted this required CSS specifically for this stream. This is going to be the sun and moon icons, and I've animated them using CSS. The sun doesn't look that good, but we can think about something else later on. But this animation is purely CSS. It doesn't require us to import any icons, any libraries, anything. This is as clean and as fast as it gets. So now that I've shown you this tool, you can just put these values in and see what the shadow looks like, but I'm not gonna, actually let me show it to you. So inset shadow means it's inside the div that you're gonna have. I've started with inset shadows, and let me show you this. Oh, by the way, these are swapped. This is the moon, this is the sun. Okay, let's put these values in. So horizontal length of, okay, this goes very fast. Okay, 20 pixels, whatever. Oh, let me put the actual values in, cool. Okay, so vertical length of -12, so it's at the bottom, not the top. Blur radius is 0 pixels, spread radius is -5. Okay, now that you can see, there's something like an L shape in here, right? But I'm not sure if we can do it in here. Let's try. And if you add a border radius to this, 50%. Do you see what this looks like now? It looks like the moon, right? There's something like a sphere. And by changing the inset radius, you can make it look more like a moon. And you can, like, okay, let me show you. You can play around with these values. See, you can pretty much make something that looks like the moon in here. So by just playing around with those values, you can see that, let me change this to white too. See, I've just made something like the moon, and that's going to be the sun. That's going to be our moon. And I'm going to animate between these two to create the sun and the moon effects. That will be our sun, that will be our moon. I mean, the sun doesn't look that good, I agree. But still, it's fine, right? Oh, actually, this just came to my mind. We could, can we use the sun? Can we use blur radius for the sun, maybe? Okay, we can think about that one later, but using blur radius for the sun might be a good idea. Anyway, but I think you get the idea, right? So you basically play around with the spread radius so you can create sun and the moon. Okay, so this is the idea, and I'm not sure if it's going to work, but we're going to try it regardless. And towards the end of the stream, I'm going to be looking into how you can convert SVG images, like how you can change the colors of SVG images using CSS, because we still need to change the color of my signature in here. My signature is here, but it's black, and when you change the background to black, well, it's not visible anymore. So we have to find a way to make it visible again. All right, cool. Let's get started with just fitting this CSS in. I'm not sure if it's going to be easy, but we're definitely going to create a custom component for this because we're going to be using the same thing in the blog. So let's start by creating the components. Public source. We don't care about the public directory. So we're going to create a component. This component is going to be called dark mode toggle. Yeah, dark mode toggle is a good name. Actually, if I can copy the simplest one, heading. This is the simplest component that we have, and we can paste it in. No, sorry. Okay, instead of the heading, we're going to call it dark mode toggle, and add this file to Git. Instead of an h2, I'm going to be using a link because links are clickable, and if you don't put an href inside, they just act like buttons. Oh, we're not passing anything into it right now. We might just pass the states later on. Yeah, we have to pass the state, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll take care of that one later. Or maybe not. Is dark. This is something that we're gonna pass. Is dark. And this is gonna be, do we have prop type spool? Yeah, cool. That's what we're gonna have. This is gonna be is dark, and it's not gonna be heading anymore. It's dark mode toggle. All right. Cool. Wait, what was that? Okay, we don't need that. We're gonna create our own thing. And this link is gonna have a class name, and we're gonna assign the class name later on. All right, we can get rid of that. Text. It's not text. Well, this is required. Okay. Cool. Let's create a style sheet for this. New file, dark on toggle dot module dot sas. Okay, and I'm gonna put sun and moon in here. Let's copy these to paste them in. I have to clean them up, so first of all I'm gonna make sure it works, and then I'm gonna clean it up. That's a better idea. So let's import these styles. How did you import styles? Yeah, let me copy this, come back here, paste it in, and we're going to import sun and moon from inside dark mode toggle.sas. Okay, depending on if it's dark then display the moon, if it's light then display the sun. Okay, insert required attribute. Can it be empty? Okay, we can think about that one later. Cool. Let's leave it as is, and now we're going to put this into our blog post. Blog post module.sas. We are searching for the blog post there. We can close this off, close that one off too. Blog post JSX. Okay, let's make this full screen. Okay, what do we have? So we have a link in here and a button. Okay, we're not going to use the button anymore, but instead of having a button, we ideally should have, well, we are going to have this dark mode toggle, and that one. Oh, this doesn't have any children, right? So I can do that instead, and for is dark. Let's just see how that looks. Okay, failed to compile. Color transition. Oh yeah, color transition duration. I haven't defined those things. I've done those before, but I forgot to define them now. Color transition duration. Okay, let's define them at the top of the CSS. It's not color transition duration, but let's just call it transition duration, and make it 3.5 seconds. Copy this, select all of these, paste it in. Okay, that should get rid of the compilation error. Okay, we do have something in here. It's all white, but we do have something in there. Yeah, did you see that? Did you see that animation? Okay, that means it's working, right? It is. But the colors are wrong. So just changing the colors should do it. Okay. Well, this should be the moon. I forgot to change the colors of the borders or something, probably. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Well, these two are the same thing, right? Background transparent, background color transparent. There's something happening over there, but the colors are wrong. Maybe the CSS names were right all along. Oh yeah, okay. Yes. So this is gonna be the sun icon, which is not the best one, but the moon one at least is better. Way better. When you click this, so we have to add the behavior that if you click this, then it should transition between dark and light. And I do not want to make this a button. I should have put some, yeah. You can have an on-click method in the link, so I'm going to use that one. So on-click action of the link is going to change between dark and light. I'm not sure if I can put this one in here, but what I could do is I could make this a paragraph, right? And non-clickable item. Yeah. Or maybe I can try to is dark equals not is dark. Okay, assignment to function. Okay, maybe I can't do that. Or if I pass the states in here, oh yeah, I could probably do that. And I need to pass a state. Set is dark equals set is dark, which is a function. Okay. And if I do that, maybe I can call it as this, set is dark. Is dark. I don't think that's going to believe. I don't think that's going to work. Maximum update depth exceeded. This can happen when a component repeatedly calls set state inside component will update or component did update. But fortunately, to keep this clean, we can keep this as a paragraph. So instead of a link, this is going to be a P element now. And we don't have to import the link in here. And in blog post.jsx, we're gonna put this inside an unstyled link. And what's inside an unstyled link, by the way? Yeah, we're gonna put this inside an unstyled link. And well, 2 is, I marked 2 as required in here. But it shouldn't really be required, is it? Oof. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's keep the link in here. I'm not going to use an unstyled link in there. Cut this, paste it in there. And the onClick method of this, I can copy that from here. Oh wait, this is the same thing as the other one. Okay, cool. All right. And now that's our dark mode toggle. Sorry. I'm probably getting sick, and I hope I get better by yesterday because I have to go to work. Okay, let me play around with this animation. Okay, one thing that we missed is the transition of this background is missing. Let's fix that one now. But we're definitely gonna return back to the sun and moon icons. So pray background, yes. Can we do something like this? And paste this in here and replace all of these with background transition. Forward the $sign, background transition. Okay, that works. And we can copy these three and paste this in here and replace all of these with background transition. And now the background of this code block should be animated too. Yes. That's such a cool animation to have, by the way. I love the animation there. So when you click this, it becomes the sun. If you click this, it becomes... Okay, now we have to add... I said I was going to clean up these things, right? So let's factor out the common stuff. Margin top auto, margin bottom auto. Do we need these? Probably not. Let's get rid of them. Okay, nothing changed. Position relative. Can we get rid of that one too? Yeah. Display block. We can get rid of that one too. Okay, height and width, we can put them in a common property, and we can put these in a common property as well. Okay. Toggle. Let's call it dark mode toggle, and in here we're gonna extract these two in here, get rid of those ones, extract that one too, put some lines, put some extra lines at the bottom of this. We're gonna put more stuff. Get rid of that one, extract this one too. Well, we're gonna extract all of these ones, right? And the only thing that's changing is the box shadow, and everything else stays the same. Right, and then extra line to the bottom of the file. Okay. Oh, I'm getting really sick. And now we have to add the style into dark mode toggle. So copy this, come back here, comma, paste them here. Wrap these inside parentheses, put another back quote in there, dark. Oh, we still need to do that. Okay, dark mode toggle. So that cleans up our CSS, and for each of the elements in here I want to add margin top bottom equals. So let's see how we can do that. It's not aligned with the rest of them. Like, let me highlight this. Yeah, so as you can see, we have to add a margin top and margin bottom. Let me show you. Margin top, auto, margin. This is going to center it inside the div. Oh, what's that? No, that's not what I want to do. Well, That didn't work. Interesting. Yeah, we'll figure out a way to handle that. We have to add margin top and bottom equal to this one maybe. Let's try that one. Margin top, auto, no. Did that work? Yeah, it did. Okay, so we have to add it to this element right here, which is what we can do with Bootstrap. In here, if we do my auto, that should solve our problem, right? Okay, so we have to do it inside in here and also there. Is that the case? I'm seriously sick. Okay. Yeah, we have to set it in multiple places then. So in both cases, margin Y should be automatic. Yeah, we could do that. That's easy. It should be here. Class name equals just string codes should be fine. My auto, which sets the margins from top to bottom to automatic. Like the y-axis margins will be automatic. Okay, that works. And I want to add a delay to all of the animations now, because like the transition of this happens before this slides down. Okay, let's do that. Delay CSS animation. I don't remember how we did it. I remember doing something like that in one of the streams, but I don't remember how I did it. Come on. Animation delay. Okay, 2 seconds, fair enough. So everything that we animate, except the background, should have a delay. Let's try that in the prey element there. Let's try 1 second. And also the code. That didn't work. I don't remember doing it as this, by the way. Like there was another way. Slide right, WebKit animation duration, animation function. No. Interesting. Oh wait, is it transition delay or animation delay? It should be transition delay, right? Or it might also be because I forgot the semicolons. Refresh. No. Okay, let's try transition delay. I hope that's it. Yes, this is it. Okay, now let's change this to a shorter time. Transition delay, 0.5 seconds. Okay, let's select both 1 seconds and replace these with transition delay. And let's go back to Google Chrome. All right. Well, 0.5 seconds is a bit too much. Let's try 0.2 or something like that. And let's add transition delay to here too. Was gonna do something. Yeah, so the color change of this font is not very nice as well. Let me fix that quickly. It's just a matter of adding transition delay to everywhere. Okay, okay, I can do that offline because I'm happy with the sun and moon icon. The sun is just a huge dot, and people may not click it, but when people first navigate to this website, this is very clear that this is a moon icon, and when people click it, they will realize that this is the sun because it will transition into a full circle. Okay, now let's do some Google search on how to turn this SVG into the opposite color. CSS image color filter. I don't want this. Okay, I want a simpler tutorial. Filter grayscale. So there should be a filter invert maybe. Let's try invert and invert run. Yeah, that works. So let's copy this. We have to apply this to our signature. Where is the signature? Here. So this image will have to have a class name, signature, and we have a $sign. If it's dark, then let's have something like dark signature. Let's add this to the styles that we import. Okay. Well, let's add the dark signature style to here as well. Dark signature, and we're gonna paste these things in. I'm gonna remove that, get rid of these things. Okay, that should do it. Oh yeah. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the dark mode of my blog. That's it. That's all. We have to add it to here as well. I might do it in a separate stream, but this is as good as it gets. I need to change the color of this, but yeah, I can do that offline too. So you might see color changes here sometime in the future. I'm probably gonna do color changes offline. I'm not gonna do a stream about them, but this is how you do dark mode on your blog. I can also quickly do it in here. It's been half an hour since I've started the stream. It shouldn't take long, right? Yeah, it's just a matter of adding a state to this component as well. Alright, fine, let me do that too. Let me commit these changes first though. Okay, let's go through the changes. Okay, side by side is better. Oh yeah, we can get rid of this one. Okay, cool. What's up here? That's fine. What's up in here? Yep, you added that, and these have been added too. That is correct. Oh, one thing I could do is add a style. Edit box shadow transition, and just copy this, paste it in there. Select these things, and I could I could put box shadow transition. Why is this complaining? It shouldn't be complaining. Did I? Oh, I put a hash symbol. I should have put a $sign. That's why. Okay. Now onto the blog. Blog.jsx. Let's open blog post side by side. Let's clean this component up a bit. Okay. Now we have to import, well, we have to start by using a state first, right? And also we have to get the initial theme thing. I think I can put this to file manager utils.jsx. Yes. Let's put this in here. What are we gonna do? We're gonna, oops, copy this thing. We're gonna type export and paste it. And instead of that, we can just call that. Wait, we don't have to call this function? How did this work before? Let me quickly verify that it works. Okay, it didn't compile. Unstyled link is defined but never used. Okay, I stopped the server because I was going to commit my changes, right? That's why. Alright, come on, work. Alright. Okay, now that it's extracted, we can close off this file, close off that one. Yeah. Okay, now we are ready to use everything in the blog too. So we are going to start by using the hook use state. And we're going to have that one, which is going to be the same. And then inside our use effect function, let me just copy this and I'm going to remove the inside of it. In here, we're going to get rid of that, all of these things, and we're just going to have is dark. Alright, what do we need? We just need to define the styles in the blog, which is fine. Everything is inside this div, right? Yes, it is. And we're going to have, well, let's start by putting back quotes in here. And we're going to encapsulate this in a JavaScript bracelet, not bracelet, bracket. Not sure what these things are called. Function calls, not function calls. Like dereferencing operators, maybe. Okay, it's very difficult to say in my non-native English accent. Dereferencing. Yeah, that's how you spell it, I think. Okay. That's how you write it, not spell it. There's a difference. Okay. Is dark both was dark? Let me see how did I do this? Okay. We just need to check the state. If it's dark, then apply some styles. If not, then do not apply those styles, which is something we can do. blog.module.sas. Let's get this file open too. Let's put this comma in here. Please split these vertically. No, not that. I want to open blog post.module.sas, which is, let's put this here. Just like in here, I want to have a separation between the dark styles and the light ones. I can remove this. We don't need this to take unnecessary space. So it's not okay. It probably doesn't take unnecessary space in my Webpack, and if it does, if it's less than a kilobyte, which is negligible. Well, it's not really, because considering that we've been doing some streams where shaving off 10 kilobytes was a big deal. But anyway. I'm really not feeling my best today. I hope this goes away by tomorrow. Okay. We are gonna have blog dark, and inside in here. So what do we have in the blog? We have an H1 and we're going to copy these two as well. And we're going to have where are the styles? Wait, why is this importing something from the post? This is circular dependency, come on, no. Shouldn't be allowed. Let me take that item for that. Take that 2 story points because it's just extracting some CSS rules into a separate file. Blog depends on blog post module.sas. Decouple them. Okay, that should do it. All right. Oh yeah, we've gotten rid of these things, right? We can remove them. Div h1 profile picture. Yeah, it should be in this area. We have an h1, but this h1 should be inside another div. Actually, we're gonna put the button there. Put this in here. Tab this now. Well, tab this like that, and also you're gonna have a link. That link is going to contain what was it? Dark mode toggle and is dark, is dark, and the onClick method is going to be coming from here like that. Okay, okay. Well, this should ideally be, or no, let me see how this looks. Is the server running? Did I add this? It's running, yeah. Is there anything in here? There's the H1. Wait, the changes did not apply. Did they apply? Don't think so. Yeah. Why is this not inside its own div? What did I do wrong? Alright, let me start everything again, just in case. Okay, failed to compile. Background transition duration, background, oof, undefined variable background transition duration. Let me check that. Oh, it's here. I see. Okay. This is not imported, that's why. Well, these should ideally go into its own CSS file, right? Let me create tech depth item for that. I'm gonna have so I'm preparing for a stream where I address most of the tech depth items and clean up code. So I'm putting this in the tech depth list on purpose. I'm gonna show you my code cleanup process if I can. This is a 3-story pointer, let's say. Background transition duration exists in both blog/post elements. Sass. Merge them and import Sass. Okay. Well, here's the user story for that one. I'll take that task, but I have so many of these now. But I'm gonna do a stream where I address them all. So this is 1 second background transition. This also needs to be there. Okay. What is wrong now? Color transition duration is not there now. Alright, fine. Yeah, the moon icon's back. Okay, now let's put these in a row, which is here, row. Okay, and the class name, we're going to copy that from blog post. Why isn't this a row? So we can remove this. Alright, now I have to change the colors of these things too, and we are set, almost. Let me see. Okay, so what are these? Are these H2s? H4s and H6s? Yes, H1. This, the color for this should be what? Did I use FFF? Probably, yeah, I did. So H4s, same thing. Can I use comma? H4, H6. Well, I probably can. And yeah, that should solve the problem. Okay, it does. My picture's gone. Is it gone or is it not visible anymore? Wait, it wasn't there anyway. Okay. Yeah, now take care of the signature and the social media buttons, and that's it. There's a lot of duplicated stuff in here. Okay, social media bar. How did I do that in blog post? Social media bar. Okay, button background. I can copy this. Just paste it. Yeah, that should solve it. The signature. Dark signature. I'm just going to import that one so it reminds me the next time when I'm removing dependencies. And it's the same case for that one too. I'm going to import that, and while removing the dependency, I'm going to struggle and like it's going to just make things more difficult for me the next time, and it will be a good lesson for me to separate the CSS or SAS files next time. Yeah, that's a task for the next stream. Separate them all. Social media button background dark. Yeah, it automatically imported it for me. Dark signature. You know what? Just import dark signature too. How did I use that? Dark signature. Yes, this is how you do it. Where did this come from? It comes from the footer. So just pasting this in will solve the problem. All right, that's good enough for now. As I said, I might change the animations and the colors later on, but this is fine. It does the job. I also need to change the color of that blue bar. It doesn't look good. And I can, let's do it now, and let's end the stream right after we do that. Okay, let's create a new variable here. No, we should start with a $sign. Scroll bar color. Currently it's 000080. All right. Scroll bar color is that, and now we just so we just need to change this to be like gray, or maybe this one. That should be fine, right? Oh no, it didn't do anything. Why? Oh, wait, this is not the scroll bar. This is those buttons. I screwed up. Right, Command Z. Revert back, abort operation. It's in image carousel view. Oh, that's why I didn't do it, because you have to modify the image carousel and you have to pass the property probably. Okay, let's not do that then. Yeah, I'll remember to do that later on, but let me create a task for it. Task. It's a 2-story pointer. Image carousel should receive help text JSON from somewhere else. Not the JSON, help text as a property. Also the scroll bar color. Okay, that's my task for one of the next streams. Cool. Yeah, it's time to end the stream, and this is dark mode on the website. Let's see how this looks on a phone. Oh, on the iPhone it looks tiny. Okay, maybe I can Okay, maybe. Oh, it's not that bad. Okay. Okay, let's see, everything looks fine. Yep, it looks good on an iPhone. Let's try it, Galaxy S5. Yeah, that's fine. Let's try it on Safari too. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's very good. That looks fine. Why is that bounce animation happening right now? Like the top. I can take care of that one later. This animation kind of lags as well. There must be another way to make this transition happen smoothly. Okay. I can deploy this, right? Yeah, let's deploy this and end this stream. End this stream. Stop it and git commit. Oh, I have to go through the changes too. Okay, we did that. Yeah, done that. Been there. Yes, this is me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I recognize those changes too. Let me see. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's it. Dark mode for blog and sun, an animated toggle icon. Okay, push. And also we're going to create a pull request, merge it into master, and then do a deployment. You can see the whole process. 8 files changed. Can we go? Yeah, let's see the changes. Yeah, they look fine. I can just revert it. It's not mission critical, and I kind of feel sick today, so it's fine. Just let's take an easier day. Yeah, we deleted the branch, we merged it in. Okay, git check out master, git pull. Let's get rid of this branch. Yeah. npm run script build firebase deploy. Okay, let's wait. Oh wow, it takes actually long to like do a deployment now because the project has gotten big. It used to be like you can just do a build in like 5 seconds, but it's not the case anymore. Okay, new version has been released. Let me see it on my phone. Alright, that's my website. We are literally doing a live demo. Well, first there's the display error on your phone on the top right corner. It's not it's definitely not production ready. Yeah, but I'll just fix this later. I don't care. What is important is this looks fine on Chrome, on Android, and also the blog post looks absolutely amazing. I am so happy with the results of this. Look at that. Just look at the animation. Oh, it's so difficult to click. Okay, did you see that? That's so cool. Okay, and the best part is if you switch to dark mode in here, and if you go to the blog, and if you switch back to light mode again, and if you go back, it remembers because state. It keeps state. Okay, this is great. This is absolutely great. All right, I'll create an issue. Issue. It's a 3 story point. It's not a 3. Come on, everything's a 3. This is a 2, and this is you know what? I may again. I can fix it now, and I'll fix it just now. Let's not create an issue just for that one. Yeah. So this is the issue that we're trying to fix. This icon is on the top right, but that shouldn't be that difficult to fix anyway. these should be in line. Justify content and between. Justify content between and row. And we forgot to put the deflex style probably, and that's why it's happening. Yeah, justify content between is not enough. You also need to have something like display flex. Okay. Bootstrap justify content. Yeah, you have to add deflex to the beginning of, to the beginning of the class name, because it requires some styles to be grabbed from there. Let's do an npm start too, npm start as well. So while the server is starting up, let's see if this is gonna help us with the issue. Oh no, that didn't help us with the issue. What? Why? Is it because we forgot to put them inside the container? Oh, this is a container. This is a div. That's another div. Oh, is it because it's a div inside another div? Maybe that's why. Let's see. Maybe this wasn't meant to be a row. Maybe this should just be a div. Okay, that's promising. And we have to set the margins for this one, right? We forgot to set the margins for that thing. So we set the margin auto for this link. That should do it. Class name equals what were we going to say? Margin y auto. Set margins on the y-axis automatic. That should center it. Okay, that's not quite the center, is it? Oh, it's because we have a padding at the bottom of the blog. Okay, what I could do is add y0 to this. Yeah, that fixes everything. Well, it's not. It's still not centered. It doesn't look centered to me, at least, but it is centered. Oh, interesting. Also, 2 EM is quite big, so let me just change the size of the button. 2 REM. Let's try 1.8. Okay, I'm happier with that. And let's change the border style just a tiny bit. Instead of 5, let's do 7 as the inset. Oh, not for the sun. Yeah, 7. Let's try 5. Let's see what this does. No, that doesn't do anything. I don't remember, was it this one that modified the curvature of the inside of the moon shape? No. Did I mix between the moon and the sun styles again? Oh no. Interesting. Let's try making this like 30. What does that do? Are we modifying the right thing in here? Huh? Let's make this one 30. That should definitely break something, right? Yeah, so I forgot. Okay, I mixed up the styles again. This is the moon and this is the sun. Okay, but who cares? That's not something you have to fix. So instead of 12, let's go for 9. Okay, that's better. And let's rotate it towards the left just a little bit. No, that doesn't rotate it. Maybe this one? Okay, I give up. I'll stick with 10 and I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. Okay, it looks good, and I'm gonna do a deployment. In the meanwhile, let's do a commit, git commit, fixed blog dark mode toggle icon alignment issue, git push. All right, let's deploy. Let me see the changes on my phone too, and then I can end this stream. All right, it's loading. Oh, it takes a long time to load. What happened? Maybe it's just because it's right after a new deployment, or my internet's being slow because I'm streaming and uploading stuff. Okay, it's here and it looks good. Okay, that's it. Time to end the stream, and thanks for joining, everyone. I might do a stream tomorrow, or I might just skip the stream tomorrow. Who knows? But we have our tasks to do. We have 5 tasks on the desk right here. Almost all of them are tech debt items, and also like maintenance tasks. So the next stream I'm going to tackle those ones before starting to implement new features. But that's it. Thanks for joining, and have a good night. Bye.